Hi there. In this video, I'm going to discuss best practices at the end of a semester for preserving your course data in Canvas, both for future courses and for your own records. We recommend that you practice the art of redundancy, saving this information in a number of places to avoid the extraordinarily painful experience of losing important student data. For example, you can use an external hard drive, but keep in mind that they have an average lifespan of about 3 years. So you can also save on your home computer, at work on one of Mount Ida's servers, or in a cloud solution like Box or Office 365's OneDrive. We don't recommend using a Google Drive because that doesn't provide the same security that Box or OneDrive does. So let's talk about the actual data that you want to save. If you're just trying to download original student submissions from an assignment with none of your feedback, we recommend doing so from the assignment itself. Click on Download Submissions to save copies of all student work in a zip file. If you're using a Mac computer, you can open these files by double-clicking on them. If you're using a PC, you can use a software like 7-Zip, which is available for free on the web at this site. This data can be useful for your own self-assessment, for a workshop or presentation you are giving, or as exemplars for future courses so that you can show students what a successful submission for this type of assignment looks like. Although, be advised, if you do this, you do need to have your students fill out an IRB form at the start of the semester. Contact CITE if you would like to acquire a generic version of this form that will work for most classes. Now, if you want to download copies of student work with your annotated feedback, you will need to do that one student at a time from the Speedgrader. Enter the Speedgrader, click on the download icon on the left side of the screen, and select Download Annotated PDF. You can then see your comments in the downloaded PDF when you hover over them. Now, since it can take so long to download every student submission, we recommend that you only download a few key samples that demonstrate different levels of skill for key assignments. For example, an A paper for the final research project, a B paper for that same assignment, a C paper, a D paper. This way you have several examples of your interaction with students as documentation for your annual self-evaluation. One unfortunate note, this content on the right side of the Speedgrader cannot be currently downloaded. If you wish to save it, you will need to copy and paste it into a separate document. Now with Turnitin assignments, the download interface is a little different, but you still have various options, as you can see. Also, downloading your comments from the Speedgrader follows the same process as with normal assignments. However, if you would like to download a copy of the originality report, you will need to click on the color-coded report icon on the right side of the Speedgrader. On the bottom left side of the ensuing originality report, you will have the option to download the report for your records. Click on Download Current View for printing for a savable PDF of the report. The reason you might need this for later is because you never know when there might be a grade dispute, and it helps to have copies of key assessments that seem most questionable. So to review, we recommend that you collect original copies of student submissions from the individual assignments. As well as key samples of typical student work in your course, good, bad, and in between, along with data about the most questionable submissions. Unfortunately, there's no single place to download all assessment data, so it's good practice to download from each assignment as it is graded, saving copies as you go so that you don't have to download a lot of assignments all in one brief block of time at the end of a semester. Next, make sure to save a copy of your Canvas gradebook. In your gradebook, click the Export button to download an editable CSV file, which is a spreadsheet file that can be opened with Microsoft Excel. This way, you can review a course's final grades and assignments offline, as well as in Canvas, and you have a backup of your course grades in case you ever need one. So that's how you save individual student data. Now for the whole course structure. If you want to save a copy of a course, Canvas will export a file that cannot be opened by itself, but can be imported into another Canvas course later and edited there. These exports do not save student data or grades, only the structure, assignments, and organization of the course. To obtain a course export, click on Settings in Course Navigation. From there, click Export Course Content. To export the whole course, click the Course option. To export only quizzes, all of them or a selection of them, click that option. Next, click Create Export and wait for the progress bar to finish downloading. After the download finishes, you will see a Click Here to Download link. We highly recommend that you export your course materials at the end of each semester. At the very least, you should export at the end of each year, because Mount Ida's current policy is to keep Canvas course data for 4 years. But after that, all courses and attached information will be deleted. Finally, you can import your old course data into a new course shell, whether that's a new course for next semester, or if that's just your own personal course shell. Incidentally, if you would like your own personal shell, that is, an empty course for you to practice in, contact CITE and we can set that up for you. To import your course data, visit the empty course shell, select the Settings button in Course Navigation, and click Import Content into this course. Then, under Content Type, select Canvas Course Export Package and import the file that you previously downloaded. You can choose to import only selections of a course, for example, specific quizzes, specific assignments, specific modules, or you can import the entire course. You can even adjust due dates so that they sync up with a new term and new schedule. Although we recommend you check the results if you do this. It can be hard for the schedule of one semester to sync up perfectly with the schedule of the next. So you will need to make certain that any copied due dates sync with the new semester. When you're ready, click on Import Course, and soon the course data will be imported into the new shell for editing. We hope you have found this video helpful. If you have any questions, please email us at cite@mountida.edu. That's CITE@mountida.edu. See you next time.